Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video on the JustKenshi channel. So, in today's video, I'm going to be doing a tier list on all the Quincy Schrifts in Type Soul. If you guys are new to the channel, please hit the video, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Trying to 20k subs is the goal, and also join up my Discord server in the description to this video. I do a lot of Type Soul help in there, so yeah, join up. Now, let's jump into the tier list. Now, Quincy's been getting a lot of nerfs to their Schrifts, and pretty much they had a new rework today, so yeah, let's just talk about it. Now, let's start off with C tier. In C tier, I have the Wind and I have the Iron. Now, the reason I have the Iron here is because the Iron kind of sucks, in my personal opinion. Remember, because the Iron, it has two easily dodgeable moves because both of them are close range moves, and plus you can easily just cancel them out with M1s. So yeah. Now, that's pretty much it. I was going to talk about the Volt Standing because the Volt Standing kind of saves the Iron a bit, but this is a Schrift tier list. Now, the other one, Wind. Now, before the rework, Wind was top tier, especially for support, because you can apply your auto parry to other people, but now they removed that and now they put the Schrift. Now, the Schrift has two new moves, and the two new moves are pretty bad. I don't have a clip of them, but they really suck, to be honest, because they don't do that much damage. Well, one of them, the move that you jump up into the sky and do a little slash down, that does a full bar, so yeah, that's pretty nice for Schrift damage, so yeah. But yeah, it kind of sucks how they remove the auto parry and the stuff for Wind. Now it's just C tier, to be honest, but yeah, onto B tier. Now B tier I have the Fair and the Power. Now the reason I have the Power and the Fair here is the fact is the Fair is really good, but the dash move, which applies the stun, well not stun, but the debuff, is very easy to dodge and easy to parry. And also we have the fact is that the Torns are really good because the Torns guard break, and plus they're super fast when they come out, so it's really nice. But the reason I have it here is because the damage is lackluster for Fair for the Schrift, but if you had the Volt Standing would make it way better. But yeah, as I was saying, this is the Schrift tier list. Now, the Power. The Power is really good. It's basically the Iron reskin, but a little bit better in the damage wise, because the Iron moves are easy to dodge and easy to parry and easy to cancel, but the Power ones is basically the Power one has a good guard break, and plus the Power is very strong compared to the Iron because the Power just does way more damage. But yeah, onto A tier. A tier we have the Heat, the Thunderbolt, the Gluttony, and then the Comp, right? Let's go to the Comp because I don't know if I said the word correctly. But yeah, the reason we have the Comp here is merely because the Comp is very good. It was really good. It was probably going to be S tier before, but they nerfed it because it was doing a lot of damage, and plus it was doing a lot of stun. It was really overpowered, especially for 1v1s, and especially for boss raiding if you guys are good with the Volt Standing, because it was just doing so much damage and the stun lasted really long and it did a lot of damage, but it nerfed the time on the stun and it made the damage a little bit weaker. That's why I have it in A. It was gonna be, but I put it like high A or low S tier still, because it's still really good. Now the reason I have the Gluttony here is the fact is that the Gluttony is very easy to fight. Like out of all the legendaries, the Gluttony is probably the most easiest one to fight, merely because it's very predictable if you already played against so many Gluttony. Merely because, one, you can just dodge the thing that they send out to give them heal, just dodge that. You can also just dodge the mount, because the mount is very easy to dodge. You can see it coming a mile away, plus it's easy to parry as well. All you gotta do is just press F before they even make contact with you, and boom, it's done. But yeah, the Gluttony damage is really high if you actually manage to land your moves, but the Schrift sucks in my personal opinion. Now, we have the Thunderbolt. Now the Thunderbolt is very overpowered. It lands so much damage. It does so much damage, and this arrow that is well, the reason I put the Thunderbolt here over the Gluttony is because the Gluttony, even though the Gluttony does more damage than the Thunderbolt is more useful as a Schrift than the Gluttony, because the Thunderbolt has more well, not more damage, but more moves that combo well with bills for your base. And also you have the arrow that applies stun and effects on the person, so it's really good. Then we have the Heat. The Heat is very overpowered. It does burn damage, and also the moves just flow well together with pretty much any ability. You can use the Heat on Quincy Keto, you can use it on Speed, you can use it on Kendo. It just works all around best for Quincy's, in my personal opinion. Now, S tier. S tier I have the Superstar, the Visionary, and then the Miracle. Now these ones are interchangeable in my personal opinion, mainly because each of them are just really good. Let's start off with the Miracle. The Miracle has a stun and blinding. It's really overpowered as a Schrift. It's really nice, but if we talk about the Volt Standing for a sec, the Volt Standing gives them the ability to revive every time they get knocked, so it's really overpowered as a Schrift. But as a Schrift, It's really nice. It's pretty similar to the Heat. It flows well with pretty much any build. It flows well with Quincy Keto, it flows well with Speed, and it flows well with Kendo. That's one thing that you want to have with your ability, that it flows well for your base. Because majority of the game, you're going to be in your base. You're not going to always have your full standing. So you got to have something that matches your base. And the same can be said about the Visionary. The Visionary kit, in my personal opinion, is probably the best Schrift, merely because the Visionary has the barrage of guns that do hella damage. And then you also have the fact, well, the thing that you can do with it is the fact that you can set on the guns, destroy the person's posture, and then just run into them and then keep spamming the moves. You break their posture because it's really good. It does so much posture damage. The meteors, if you land the meteors, they do like a bar and a half, so yeah, it's really good, but they're easy to parry. But if you work around it, like if you apply mad pressure with the Visionary, you can probably just get the meteors out because yeah, it's pretty easy. Now, the Superstar. The Superstar is a new Schrift, and the reason I have the Superstar here, even though the Superstar is merely carried by its full standing, is the fact that I had the Superstar merely because the Superstar has high damage and the moves flow well in base as well. The reason is because one of the moves TP across the map, like it's not across the map, but it has a mad TP, and then the beam does like a bar too. So the Superstar Schrift damage is all around more powerful than the ones below it, because if it was just based off the Schrift alone, it's gonna be at least high A or low S, like where it is right now. It does high damage and the moves just flow well together in the base as well. But yeah, tell me guys thoughts on the tier list in the comment section below. These is the complete rework tier list for the Quincy's. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Get you sign off. Love y'all and peace.